Hi people, it's me again, of course, as always, Andrew as usual, Moino Ravenberg. Yeah, I'm going to do two metaphorical movie recommendations in the sense that I'm going to discuss two movies with occult themes that might be of interest for viewers of my channel to watch and provide you with, at the very least, some entertainment. And simultaneously, I'm going to, as always, Andrew as usual, be discussing the occult merit. First movie is Wakewood. Wakewood, long story short, is an Irish horror movie from 2009, or released in that year. I have that movie by metaphorical coincidence in my collection of horror movies. Long story short, it's about an Irish couple that loses their child. Child gets hit by a car or similar, and then they move to a rural village, or it either happens before or after the accident. In any case, in that rural village in Ireland, a they come across a village secret, specifically that the elders of the village have the ability or capability to resurrect the dead, and the village elder or the head of the village offers them the same thing, but there are terms and conditions. And I think the only thing I can remember, or the only one I can remember, is that they're not allowed to leave the village, and yet for some reason they still try to do so. And then the second they do so, um, the child starts to drop dead and whatnot. Like, kid literally starts like melting, and it just goes on. And then when they bring her back within said borders of the village, then everything goes back to normal. But somewhere down the road, again, it was a really long time ago. This movie was like 15 years old, 2024, 2009. Then, yeah, I remember it wasn't a traffic accident. The girl was mauled by dogs. Um, and let me see what else I can remember about the movie. I don't want to give too much away. I'm simply metaphorically spitballing, saying what I remember, literally as I speak. Um, and in any case, something somewhere along the, so oh yeah, the ritual wasn't. Something went wrong regarding the ritual because the girl starts flipping out, and she becomes like violent and starts killing people in the village. And it's only when that happens is that the elder, he understands that, hey, something went wrong. Those people didn't tell me the truth, and it turns out that they didn't adhere to the all the rules and requirements stated, as stated to them initially. In any case, that's movie number one, and movie number two is a movie I just finished watching. It's called From Black. That movie has a similar premise, and a lot of commenters and reviewers of that movie are making comparisons between it and a dark song, which I already covered, that you can find in the playlist where I cover movies, as in the occult narrative movies. Now, in From Black, it's about a woman that loses her son because she was like a crackhead. Her life went down the drain. She was mentally broken. You name it. She did drugs, etc., etc., etc. And then her son gets kidnapped and killed by a guy. I don't know if the guy was a pedophile or not. In any case, he gets killed, and and then the woman copes with her grief, and she goes to a support group, and there she meets a guy that has a ritual which he says is allegedly Mesopotamian or otherwise. He has a ritual in mind that can bring him back, can bring the son of that woman back. Um, and they need to go through, he walks her through the ritual, and etc., etc. But of course, entertainment's sake in the movie, but honestly, this is also poised to happen in real life. The woman bluntly fucks things up. No offense to women, but the way that they're used to doing. um, yeah, the woman fucks things up, and she refuses to like adhere to all the rules of the ritual, and so on and so forth. And and obviously, what I said regarding women is a joke. Love you, women. Um, and let's see. For the rest, yeah, the entity that is associated or that is summoned with that ritual or through that ritual It tries to take exact vengeance on her, and with all the negative consequences that follow. Now, before I go into the occult merit of these movies, both these movies, which is not a lot, there's not a lot to say. You can check out the trailers for both of these movies at the end of the thingy, at the end screen. And if you want to watch both of them, I'll leave links in the description of this video where you can watch the movie for free through streaming. Yeah, as for the first movie, for Wakewood, the way that it happens in that movie, you can be the judge of it yourself. Something like that is, generally speaking, not that it's not possible, but it is so far-fetched that it's highly improbable, to say the least. Generally speaking, necromancy, whether it is, regardless of what type of necromancy, so ritual necromancy or otherwise, it's it does not involve literally physically bringing the dead back to life. I mean, someone whose physical body has already given out, it can't be reanimated. I mean, really. If anything, at best you have like a very small window in between when the person's astral body leaves their physical body, but that's it. So let alone like someone that's already been in the ground, so to speak, for a year or so. No. I mean, I'm not saying, like I said, it's not saying that it's literally not possible. Everything is possible, okay? Through Father's will, as is everything. But from a simplistic, mundane perspective, it's highly improbable. And for the second movie, From Black, honestly, what I said for Wakewood applies also to From Black. Okay, the methods are different outlined in both movies. The second movie, From Black, is a bit more ritualistic about it, but still, in the end, they still insinuate on like bringing someone back like completely, fully physically and everything. Like it's just like they were just manufactured. No. Okay. The same thing I said applies. So yeah, enjoy guys. You have 2 movies to watch if you want. Bye bye.